Hi, my name is Leonard Munson, the Psychic Astrologer. My website is readingsbyleonardmunson.net. The weekly overview, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, from May the 2nd to the 9th, 2024. Let's talk about changes in your career. What you need to do if you want to move forward, and what you need to do if you want to stay where you at. Aries, your solar sun is in the second house. The second house is Taurus. It's a house of money, work, love, and possession. Its ruling planet, Venus, the goddess of love. I'm picking up that some of you are frustrated with the work that you're doing, or you feel that you're at nowhere of moving up. Like it's the Peter Principle. The Peter Principle is based on that you're going to get yearly increments, but you have reached that ceiling that you will not go any further as far as your profession. So we have the sun in Taurus. And that means love, money, work, and possession. So we're going to talk about work. So those who need to move from the work that they're doing to something that is more fulfilling, this is the time to do it. This is the time for action. Also, we have Jupiter, the planet of expansion, growth, new opportunity, Aries, in Taurus, its home base. So this is the time to expand, to go back to school, to learn a new skill or enhance that skill that you have so you can move forward in your career. We have Venus in Taurus. Venus is the goddess of love, money, work, and possession, and the ruling planet of the second house. So that is complementary your solar second house. We also have Uranus in Taurus, a lot of upheaval, change, and chaos in some of your work environment that you want to free yourself from. I also see some of you are opening up your own business, are taking the steps to become an entrepreneur. We have also the moon in Aquarius. The moon represents your emotional groundedness. You need to trust your intuition and your gut feeling, Aries. So if you need to move forward in your career, this is the time to do it. The moon represents releasing the blockage and the fear. We have to realize that fear is the illusion in this matrix. Look it in the eyes, it has no fear. And whatever movement or change you're going to do, you got to keep it to yourself. We have Neptune in Pisces. There's some illusion, head in the cloud, rose-colored glasses. Again, I pick up that fear and doubt. So if you're going to do anything in this career, keep it to yourself. Operate in silence. We have Pluto in Aquarius, so anything will happen. With the moon in Aquarius, anything can happen. You could be at the right place at the right time to get your career to move forward. Okay? So some of you will be moving out of the job. Some of you will be getting a promotion also. We have the North Node in Aries. So these are the lessons that you need to learn about your career in this lifetime, and stop letting fear interfere with you. We have Chiron in Aries, so we have to heal these doubts that we have, that we cannot do it. Get the word can't out of your vocabulary. We have Mercury in Aries, so some of you might be moving into the career of communication in any form. We have Mars in Aries, action. It's home base. Mars is the ruling planet of Aries, so Aries is time for action. Okay? The next sign will be Leo. Leo, your solar sun is in the 10th house. The 10th house is Capricorn. It's a house of employment, success, moving up the ladder, corporation, government. It's the house of karma. It's a house of lessons learned. So the Leos who learn their lessons are moving forward. In other words, you're not making those same mistakes that you made before. All right, now the sun is in Taurus, and it deals with love, money, work, and possession. So we're going to talk about work, your career. So if you don't like what you're doing, if you're not being fulfilled, so let's move it. Let's be part of the change and help the change to move on. And don't be having change being forced upon you. Some of you Leos are going to be laid off. So you're going to have to go back to school during this time to enhance a new approach or a new direction in your career. We have Venus in Taurus. We're going to deal with work. So, and the Sun is in Taurus. So now is the time to make the move, Leo, to go back to school, ask for that promotion, or go in a new direction, or open up your own business. We have the Moon in Aquarius. The Moon represents your emotional groundedness. It represents releasing. Trust your intuition and hunches. So things are going to happen quickly in the areas of your career and employment. Mercury in Aries. Some of you might be thinking about going back to school, something to do with communication, technology. Okay? Venus in Taurus again. So you have all the power to move forward. So stop stagnating yourself and move forward, Leo. Mars in Aries. Mars is in his home base. So it's time for action. Let's stop thinking about it. Let's stop talking about it. Let's move forward in that action. Jupiter in Taurus. There are new opportunities that are going to be presented to you, so you got to seize it. Saturn in Pisces, get out of your head and think outside the box. Okay? Uranus in Taurus, the chaos, upheaval, and things have been going on in your career. It's been upsetting to you, Leo, so you want to move on and stop being stagnated. Neptune, fear, doubt, illusion, fantasy. Let's get it out. Once we look in that eyes of that fear, it has no power. Fear is illusion. Pluto, transformation, change. Things are going to happen very quickly in your career. The North Node in Aries, these are lessons that you need to learn in this lifetime about your career and employment. So it's time for action. And Chiron in Aries, you need to heal the doubt or the insecurities that you've been having about your employment and your career. Sagittarius, your solar sun is in the 6th house. The 6th house is Virgo. It's ruling planet. It's Mercury. It deals with the house of health, work, and service to others. Get out of your head. Stop overthinking. Take the leap, Sagittarius. So you might be going to something to do with health or service to others in this direction. The Moon in Aquarius, your emotional groundedness. Trust your intuition and hunches, because things are going to happen very quickly. You might be at the right place at the right time. You're going to have to make a quick decision about your career. Mercury in Aries, communication. So some of you might be going in the career that has to do with communication, or opening up your own business that's something directly or indirectly, Sag, that has to do with communication. Okay? Venus in Taurus, work. So if you don't like the work you're doing, then get out of it. Go in a new direction. What do you love doing? What is the labor that is the labor of love, that you can do it in your sleep 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? Mars in Aries, it's home base. So it's time to take that energy and drive it into that action, what you want to do. Uranus in Taurus, all this chaos, upheaval, and quick change. Some of you are going to be laid off. So, and then some of you are going to go back to school in a new direction. Neptune in Pisces, the fear. Fear is the illusion in this matrix. If you look at it in this eye, it has no power. You can't let things sit and think it's going to take care of itself. You got to do something to train. Saturn in Pisces, illusion. Open secret enemies. You got to think outside the box. You got to have an open mind. Okay? Uranus in Taurus, chaos, upheaval. You want to change, it's going to bring you freedom and independence. Okay? Neptune in Pisces, again, that fear. Get your head out the clouds, the rose-colored glasses, and these illusion and fantasy. Pluto in Aquarius, renewal, change. Accept the change and move with the change, and don't have the change forced upon you, Sagittarius. Neptune, the North Node in Aries. These are the lessons you need to learn about your employment and your career and what you need to do to change it. All right? Chiron in Aries. Let's heal ourselves from disappointment. Remember, every failure, every attempt is a success, because you're going to look at what you were doing that didn't work out, but you're going to go in another direction, Sagittarius, and this is going to bring you into the areas you want to do. So I pick up some of you are thinking about